In other news, you'll notice we've enriched that home court experience with the voices of your team's in-arena PA announcers.
About to go down.
In My Team Enjoy, a massive feature upgrade across the board this year, we have huge tournament news. We'll dive into all the My Team details later in the show, so stick around. And whichever platform you're joining us from, NBA 2K22 has plenty to talk about. Let's start with Current Gen.
The city of Charlotte, North Carolina. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Gordon Hayward signed with Charlotte last season. He said we're anything but older and veteran, but we...
Well, they are fun to watch, certainly, David. Thanks. Now the starting group for Orlando. Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. Suggs out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. And for the Hornets, the guard spots are filled by Ball and Clark.
And for the Magic.
What was your approach?
Well, we were struggling as a team when I was playing, so the standings weren't that significant. Just trying to win games was my primary focus. But as I've watched players, I do know that the better the team is, typically the more guys are checking the standings to see what other teams of their ilk are doing in the league.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
MP kicks to Fultz. The 3 from MP. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Love how attentive Fultz is. When one of his teammates has a better look at the basket than him, he gets the ball to him.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Beasley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Markelle Fultz.
You know, when Beasley stays within himself, I think he's really an effective player, and we know he's skilled on offense.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bouknight's checked in.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's MP. Bamba trying to break free. Doesn't go for him.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
They now take the lead.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Orlando trailing here. MP outside. They can't stop the run with that one.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shot.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here's MP for 3.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
No good from Beasley. Here's MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 5 now.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
With 1 on the clock, that one misses. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. And the second quarter of... And an unlucky history of injuries for Gordon Hayward.
There's certain times where...
And great teams are more sophisticated than ever when it comes to injury prevention.
And training staffs are now expected to anticipate risks. So at times they'll know before the player does that there's a concern.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
McDaniels is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Bouknight. And it's Washington in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Washington passes to Beasley. Kicks to McDaniels. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. McDaniels got the lead up to 5 now for the Hornets. MP right side. Kept alive. Out left to the wing. Jacks up a 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 5. Oubre finds Washington. Count that one. Washington's got his first basket of the night.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Their last encounter was...
Substitution on the court.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
.51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Washington kicks to McDaniels. Fultz against Beasley. Launches a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Beasley's got 5 points so far.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
MP with it. Beasley covering. Beasley against MP. Clock at 6. The Magic again can't hit.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
From deep three-point range. No good that time. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little.
Into the Magic.
Group on the floor now for Charlotte. Beasley right side. Now, here's Washington. Guarded close. And here is Bouknight. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Boy, the baskets keep coming for Beasley. I like how assertive he's being tonight on offense.
And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Robin Lopez. Markelle Fultz out there with MP. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Okeke in at the 3. Now here's Bouknight. Covered by MP. Washington passes to Bouknight. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
MP outside. Looking to end his cold spell. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Hornets leading by 9. Beasley in the post. Covered by Bamba. No good from Beasley.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the fouls.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All out there with Beasley. Then there's Oubre. Then it's Jones. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
There's the pass to Oubre. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Carter, he's checked in for the Magic.
Magic substitution, Wendell Carter Jr.
4 on the clock. Here's Vanderbilt. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really
foul.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Rozier, he's checked in for Oubre. So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Out to the right wing. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And Rozier seeing the floor that well makes everything easier for him and his team.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They get a hand on it. Isaac with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. MP against Ball. Here's MP. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Beasley finds Ball. And now Orlando on the break. Fultz with the ball. And here's MP for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Charlotte calls timeout.
You know, the first overall pick of the 2017 draft, Markelle Fultz, really struggled with Philadelphia. He only played 33 games over his first 2 seasons in the city of brotherly love.
For the Magic, Terrence Ross.
Magic substitution.
A 3 off the inbound. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And talking about Fultz, that February 2019 trade sending him to Clark to Orlando seemed to give Markelle new life.
I agree with you, Kevin. It was good to see him get a fresh start. He actually played in 72 of 73 games that season for the Magic and averaged 12 points and 5 assists. Best of all, he looked like he was enjoying basketball, and that was a great sight to see.
Now here's Bouknight. He's guarded closely. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Junior.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Jones checked in for Beasley. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forward.
He's feeling it. No good on that one. The Magic go the other way with it. MP outside. Pass to Ross. MP looking around. Isaac passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Over to the wing. Pass to Rozier. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Ball. Hornets keep it alive. Here's Vanderbilt. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's
on Jonathan Isaac. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
MP right side. So it's the Hornets picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Sweat.
Yo, what's up, man? Hey, what you working on? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Just like that. Hey, right here. We'll get the next one. Let's go. Hey, hit me up.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Keep it going.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Allie, take it away.
BA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard CJ McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. And the starting lineup for the Magic. Isaac and Carter up front. Terrence Ross is out there with Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Kleber and Porzingis, the combo inside. Luka Doncic is out there with Trey Burke. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players He's checked. In for the Mavericks. Brunson comes in for Hardaway.
Kristaps Porzingis. One shot.
And that one misses.
One challenge for Kristaps Porzingis has been his health, because over the course of his young career, he's missed about a quarter of the schedule to injury.
Indoors, throughout the league's history, a lot of players well over 7 feet tall have dealt with leg issues.
Yeah, in fact, even after the Knicks drafted Porzingis, if you recall, the front office questioned how he held up. But boy, KP has put a lot of work into strengthening that lower body, getting down in the stance to hold ground and protect himself a little bit.
Korkmaz is checked in for Wagner. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Well, this is what you want to see. It's 7-3. Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact.
Here's MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Moses Brown, and he can't get the first one. The Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando. The Mavericks trailing. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Powell. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
How about the skills of Dwight Powell down low? Hard for the defense to match up with his length.
The shot misses. Brown with some nice D. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
This big run has given them the boost they needed to push through and snatch the lead.
Right side Fultz. MP outside. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Brown. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Powell. Here's Burke, hounded by Fultz. Now Doncic to the inside. Here's Cauley Stein. The shot's good.
They're really working the paint now.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. MP outside, looking to end the run. Kept alive. Drives to the hoop, and MP throws it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And stolen by Bamba. MP against Brunson. MP, and the basket is good. MP's got his second basket of the night.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
With 1 on the clock. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
and credit him for understanding the situation.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He gave his all to help his team in that quarter.
Find ways to win games. You know, at the end, it's most of the games that we won. It's not just.
For Dallas. Brown, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Porzingis comes in for Powell. And Hardaway is subbed in for Brunson. Burke on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. On the court for Orlando, Wagner and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Suggs is out there with MP. And it's Ross in at the small forward.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
13 foul.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Burke. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it.
You guys should think about being the #1 option when he was with the New York Knicks. Now Kristaps Porzingis making the adjustment to playing second fiddle in Dallas. And that's not easy. But you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to win.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Last season, after what was dubbed a historic wave of injuries, the Magic decided it was time to hit the reset button, trading away their veterans for picks and for prospects. This will take some patience, but the front office feels this different path affords them more upside to contend moving forward. Guys?
You know, Allie, that's an excellent point, something to keep an eye on. And, yep, it's good. And now an 8-point Magic lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Orlando.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second-chance points.
And the pairing between Luka and KP, positionally, skill-wise, yours, it seems like a good fit.
Well, when you have a 7-footer who can shoot with range in the modern NBA, you think he could fit with absolutely anybody. But chemistry is always an interesting dynamic. It has to play out.
The Mavericks have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Doncic against MP. Takes a 13-footer, and it's Dallas scoring again.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. And here's Doncic outside. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 22 points.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
From deep, MP. The Mavericks pull it in. Burke's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Porzingis. This one for 3. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, with some changes. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Powell comes in for Hardaway, and Brunson is subbed in for Doncic. We've got Dwight Powell. Jalen Brunson is out there with Trey Burke. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Cauley Stein in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. MP shot is off.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Here's Burke. Off with the layup. Well, coaching styles vary around the league, Doris. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. these guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number one, can you motivate players? Number two, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
Back to Bird.
2 minutes.
The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Orlando has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Pass to Okeke. Back to MP. Launches a three. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 20.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Brunson passes to Brown. Pass to Doncic from behind the arc. And no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And there it is for him.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Buries it from three. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. And Doris, looking at Cole Anthony, the potential he has is exciting. A guard who does a little bit of everything.
That's right. And the energy he provides. That's huge to a team. And it doesn't matter if he's in the starting lineup, if he's coming off the bench. His instinct is, I am going to make an impact.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Isaac against Doncic. Over Ross. Again, Dallas.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
We're not talking to each other. Offensively or defensively, let's call.
For the Mavericks with some changes. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Brown. Powell comes in for Luka Doncic. And it's Kleba in for Hardaway. MP is checked in for Orlando. On the court for the Magic, Isaac and Carter up front. Terrence Ross is out there with MP. And it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. Powell with it. Now Carter defending. And he gets that one.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Here's MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Burke comes in for Cauley Stein.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
MP drives in. The Mavericks pull it in. Kleba's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Burke. Pass to Brunson for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
From deep, MP. Kept alive by Orlando. Here's Carter. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Magic lead by 13.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Magic.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Suggs.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Magic substitution.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Pass to Bullock. Wing shot on the way. They get the rebound. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Wow. Okay, walk me through your performance tonight, MP. What a thrilling show you put on out there.
Great team win tonight. I thought we brought energy from the tip, and that carried through the entire game for us. Great job from the bench, great coaching. It was just strong all the way around, and now we look forward to the next one.
You and me both. MP, good luck to you.
Hey, John, thanks.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Sweat.
Yo, what's up, man?
Great game. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Next time, man. Next time. See you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get started, man. Let's get started.
Better than that. Man, I can't even watch this.
Hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man.
The starting lineup for the visiting Portland Trail Blazers. At power forward, Robert Cup at the other pitch. At small.
Welcome to the NBA. Before we...
Kevin, thank you.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, DA. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Powell in at the small forward. And for Orlando, Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. Suggs out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Wagner in at the 3. When you know you're on a championship contender, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
Now, here's Suggs. 6 to shoot.
Into the lineup
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Carter. Okeke comes in for Isaac. Fultz checked in for Wagner. And MP subbed in for Suggs. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 9-point game. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Pass to Chris. Here's Simons. Back to Chris to stop the run. Ross grabs the board.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The 3 from MP. It's good from long range. MP's got 5 points so far.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance. Passes
to Chris. Shoots from 12. Rebound by the Magic. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
The Magic making a switch. Korkmaz is checked in. Here's Simons. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Chris. MP right side. From 18 feet away. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. To the wing on the left. 3-pointers. Snell. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Bamba. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now, here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. Here's Simons. Here's Snell. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Orlando looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right. Damian Lillard winning the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, which honors the player who combines excellence on the court along with cooperation and dignity with the media.
Being recognized for giving your time, but also making other people's job easier.
In the lineup for the trip.
For Orlando, an almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Marquise Chris. Norman Powell comes in for Nance. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simon. Isaac and Carter manning the post position. Suggs out there with MP. And it's Ross in at the 3, the small forward. This is out there for Orlando.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
It's good. 1:39 left in the first half of basketball. And here's McCollum. 20-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
And here's MP for 3.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's MP. Misses off the left iron.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And the dunk by Zeller.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Here's MP. Second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Down low, Zeller. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Magic leading by 6. Here's MP trying to get open his heart. And the dunk by MP.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. McCollum finds Lillard. Ross grabs the board. Ross has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Washington. Over MP. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Lillard. MP outside. He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Orlando in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Still going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Wendell Carter. Korkmaz comes in for Isaac. Anthony's checked in for Terrence Ross. And MP subbed in for Suggs. On the floor for Portland. Zeller is out there with Chris. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Simons. Oh, that was huge!
So pretty when Larry Nance Jr., even at his size, gets a chance to glide.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Buries the long-range jumper. And that's now 19 points for MP.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Simons, the pass to Zeller, and he gets the bucket. Zeller's got 6.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's MP. Bamba dishes to MP. From outside the arc. Another miss by MP.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Zeller.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Magic have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Terrence Ross comes in for Korkmaz. Portland also making some changes. Norman Powell's checked in for Marquise Chris. McCollum comes in for Tony Snell. And Lillard subbed in for Anfernee Simons. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Zeller. Kicks it to Powell. Shot clock at 6. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Lillard with it. Now Anthony. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Orlando Magic up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact. And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree. And on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
The post pairing, Wagner along with Carter. Anthony is out there with MP. And it's Ross in at the 3 spot. This is out there for Orlando.
Well, McCollum undersized at his position, at least in terms of his strength. But he can play that way because he competes. That's a tough one there.
The 3 from MP. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nance has got 4 rebounds in this game. Ross against Powell. And it's sent back by Carter. And he's able to get it back. And Nance kicks to McCollum. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Anthony into the lane. And now Portland on the break. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from McCollum.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Orlando making some changes. Shot. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Their ability to rebound and convert those second chance opportunities has been a running theme throughout.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And it goes down 2 points. McCollum's got 21 in the game.
CJ has always had that uncanny ability to just land on his feet, kind of like a cat. He absorbs that contact and completes the play.
That's his second.
Free throw good, MP. Now he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And both free throws good for MP. Trailblazers trail by 13. Here's Lillard. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's his fourth personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for Orlando.
And the second free throw, good. 1:32 left to play here in the fourth. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Lillard.
And I think a coaching staff is okay when Lillard plays like this and he starts to force the issue a little bit.
And the dunk by MP.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Orlando.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the layup is good.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Okeke comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Wagner. And Harris subbed in for Terrence Ross. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Little comes in for Norman Powell. McLemore's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Dennis Smith in for Lillard. Shot clock at 3. And it's Smith missing. MP outside. Baseline jumper. No good there. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Okay, I've got to ask, is there anything you can't do on offense?
I'm sure Coach can give you a whole list of things I need to work on.
Oh, come on, MP. Don't be so modest.
Look, no, I'm being serious. I'm never satisfied. I've got strengths and weaknesses like everybody else, but even the strengths, you can't take those for granted or your skills start to atrophy. So you got to work on everything all the time.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Thanks for your time, MP.
Yeah, thank you, John.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse.